Hey, I'm back. So this one, I wanted to do an energy update for. This would be April 3rd, April 4th. So I don't know if you guys caught it recently, but there's a huge coronal ejection or this massive solar flare that just happened, and honestly, I think I was part of it. But what happened was I was connecting to Thoth a lot, and Thoth, all the Essene, Thoth is like the master of all the Essenes, and all the Essenes hang out in Sirius, in the star system Sirius. And the star Sirius is actually the father energy of our planet, and it's like in the so like our planet, our star system is here, and the galaxy is here. We're out on this spiral, and the next layer of consciousness in like, if you, as you go closer and closer into the center of the galaxy, the energy gets more and more intense from source. And Sirius is the father of our solar system, in the sense that it's the closest star on this, in this next layer of consciousness. So Sirius sends us a lot of energy to upgrade everybody. And a few days ago, or like two days ago, I think, I was like playing with the idea of becoming the sun, and in its whole. So take this with a grain of salt. I honestly think I played a major role in this, and I was connecting with Thoth a lot that day, and I like was playing with the energy, the idea of becoming the sun, like becoming the incarnation of our sun. And I felt this like really clear wave of energy go through me, and right as I was thinking it, I was like, oh wow, maybe I am, you know. And then later on, I was spinning my Merkaba more, and Thoth was like, "You ready?" And he just dosed me with this crazy energy that I've never felt before, and it was like what I was thinking when we did it was like, let's, so there's two earths, right? There's two earths, and I've remote viewed this, and it looks like an atom splitting apart, but really if you tilt that on its side, it looks like, in so many cultures there's this depiction of a U, and then like an N, or like just like the, if you can imagine that those two earths pulling apart, at the very center of that it would look like man, you know. But there's an upper echelon, or upper world, and then there's a lower world. And same with in Yggdrasil, the great tree in the Norse mythology, you have these nine realms, which there's higher ones, and then there's lower ones, and then there's Midgard. Well, as a human, we travel in between these different frequencies, and the one's lower and one's higher. And what I personally think that is it's that whether we're really living on two different earths, and if you can be in love and like gratitude and these higher, and like bliss and peace, you know, you be in these higher emotions, you're at a higher frequency, so you're going to literally live on this higher astral earth. And on the a couple days ago, I was thinking, let's send a lot of energy to those lower, like people trapped, you know, like I was trapped in a lower energy, or a lower frequency for a long time. And I was like, all right, Thoth, let's do this. Let's bring energy through our sun, which, as in a scene, you connect to, once you connect to that. So Drunvala Melchizedek talks about how on our earth plane there's 12 notes corresponding with the 12 chakras, but there's a 13th one, which is like it's like a null area, null zone, or like a dark key. Like there's 12 notes, and then there's a dark area, And then there's a 14th one. And once we connect with that, we literally become energy vessels and energy gateways where the trick to it is like you have to go through our sun and connect with Sirius, and that's where that 14th node is. But then you can start pulling in Father Source energy from that higher octave or that next consciousness layer. Um, but yeah, on that day, I was like, okay, I'm gonna literally be our sun and spin my Merkaba, and then sure enough, we were like, let's send energy to that lower Earth plane, and I felt this like crazy wave go through my body for about 5 minutes or so, and then Thoth was like, it's done, and I was like, I'm gonna see something about a solar flare, or like, people post those snapshots of the different. I don't know what kind of wave it is, but they're like monitoring frequency on Earth, and you get those huge spikes of energy. And I was like, I'm definitely gonna see something on Facebook. And sure enough, there's a huge solar flare that happens. It happened like synchronistically at the same time, and I was like, wow, what did I just do? But anyway, the energy update is that the war that we've been fighting for so long is coming to an end, and the things that I've been told, and again, my friend Derek, who's very telepathic, will confirm all this stuff for me, but a lot of the demons on the planet, these lower energies, these lower frequency beings, are being completely removed, and things for people like schizophrenics and stuff like that hear voices all the time, that's going to get a lot better for people, and just energy in general is going to be a lot more available to people. So we're going to see this huge spike in ascension and even the normies we're going to see very soon. And again, things that happen on the astral plane take a lot longer to happen in the physical reality, but I think things are really gonna start turning around very soon. And this coronal mass ejection, it might have been that huge flash, like all of the channelers talk about. Maybe that was it, or maybe this is only the first one of a series of ejections. And I felt my energy sinking just now when I was talking about that. So maybe that isn't I don't think that is the complete flash, or the big flash like they were talking about. But as far as the actual war that's been happening, it's coming to a close, and all of the beings that are service to self beings are being removed, and things are going to get a lot easier for light workers out there. So yeah, guys, give me a thumbs up. Hope this helps. Peace.